Hi everyone, Mantic Mystic Messages here with a weekly reading for the collective. This is for the upcoming week of June 9th to the 15th. We have a lovely full moon in Sagittarius on Tuesday. And yeah, let's see what we get. We'll use a moon deck, and we'll get some advice for each sign. Check out the timestamp. First card out you have is Dark Moon. So this is listening, solitude, loss in some way. Okay, this is a deck by Midnight Oracle. I don't know the name of it though. All right, what else do we have? Wolf Moon, Wild Side, Trust, and Beginning. So it's some sort of ending, loss possibly, and then it looks like we have this beautiful Wolf Moon, trusting in a new beginning of some kind. What else do we have? Moonset, complete ending, letting go. My goodness. So it does really feel like there is some sort of chapter closing. So you can have this new start. And the full moon does have to do with, things coming to completion, reaching, fullness, right? And then we can move on to a new phase. So we have the blue moon, something sacred, rare, and special could be happening this week for you as a result, maybe, of that ending. So let's use the Golden Girls Tarot cards by Smith Street Gift. All the decks I use are in the description box. Let's see, what do we have for the collective? This could pertain to any area of your life: money, career, love, general. And do remember, they are just general readings, not personal. So you have Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so here we have Blanche, the character of Blanche. Looks like she's checking to see if she's happy with something. Actually, she's like plucking a pentacle off and kind of taking a good look at it. So some of you may be taking a good look at something and really trying to figure out if something is worth your time and effort even. You have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups has been showing up in readings lately. So with the Ace of Cups, that's what's clarifying this wild side and beginning and trusting this new beginning. So maybe you're deciding that after some sort of review or analysis here, like with the Seven of Pentacles, then you get clarity and you then have this new opportunity coming in. In that Ace of Cups, it could be something or someone you're going to love. It doesn't always have to be romantic when it's an Ace of Cups, right? And clarifying the complete ending, letting go, you have Queen of Cups. Sometimes, like the Queen of Cups, I mean, with that intuition and being in tune with their feelings in general, they know when it's time to let something go. And especially if someone, or like a relationship or something, or has like kind of run its course, and the Queen of Cups has clarity as far as what's done, really. Page of Wands here. And we have little Sophia there at the beach with her wand, and she's going on a little adventure here. And maybe this could be some sort of rare, special connection coming in as well, or just something that really kind of piques your interest. What else do we have? We have the Queen of Swords here, Dorothy, making some difficult decisions here, but doing so very clearly, very right to the point, not mincing words, right? And that could be cutting something loose. It is clarifying loss. So maybe you're freeing yourself from something, but you're getting new direction. And then we have Chariot, a card of direction as well. This is a victory card too, and that's what's clarifying the Ace of Cups. So we have Cancerian energy, clarifying Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy with that Ace of Cups. So what else do we have? Getting the clarity here. And what else do we have? Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles here. And that's, I was just talking about that Queen of Cups and knowing when to set something free or let yourself go or let someone else go. And the Five of Pentacles is more energy of that, of maybe, abandoning something, or maybe feeling sort of at a loss. But this is what's clarifying let go as well. Okay, so maybe some of you have had to let something go. And maybe you're feeling really on your own with something this week. But yeah, and there it is, the Eight of Swords. Some of you could be feeling as though you're stuck. You may be feeling in limbo, but the thing with the Eight of Swords is they're not actually stuck. I mean, those bars, they're not attached to anything. It's like a self-imposed restriction. So it'd be better to really see something truly for what it is. And this is someone too feeling their way through something, really feeling their way through. What do we have clarifying? We have the Eight of Wands here. Something moving pretty quickly once a decision is made, like with that Queen of Swords. So once you've assessed with the Seven of Pentacles, make your decision, point it in the right direction here. With the facing something head on too is really important this week. So you are facing a problem head on. And then there's the Seven of Swords. And for some of you, you're facing maybe someone who's been less than truthful with you, or you yourself are like, you know what, I've kind of been deceiving myself. I can do this thing I've been wanting to do. So you have 77 now in your reading. That number could mean something to you. And you have, my goodness, now you have the Queen of Wands. And so here's another queen. This is your third queen in this reading. So there's a lot of energy here as far as you having some courage and following your intuition, right? We've got the mysterious black cat here, the Queen of Wands. They follow their intuition. They don't care if other people think black cats are unlucky or whatever. They do them, right? So you do you this week. Yeah. And maybe you do have to, let something or someone go in order to manifest a new beginning. What else do we have? The Queen of Wands, she doesn't back down. Okay. So this is someone who is not afraid to do what they need to do. You have the Moon card. Again, it's like a card of seeing things for what they are and leading to that victory with the Six of Wands. So it says the Best Friend of the Year awards. So maybe you actually have a victory when it comes to some sort of friendship, relationship here. More water sign energy with the Moon. It's clarifying that Queen of Cups energy too. And that it's very much not letting your fear and like any sort of drama or illusions or anything stop you from having this victory that you can actually. It's interesting because she's holding up a cup and you have the Ace of Cups here. So there's something here that you can really grab onto, some sort of possibly beginning that maybe you weren't expecting, this new rare sacred opportunity with that Blue Moon card. Let's use the I Love the 80s Oracle by Midnight Oracle. Thought it was kind of on theme since we're using a deck from a show that was in the 80s. Color television. So this is about you tuning out distractions, okay? And when we're tuning something else out, we're able to focus better on what it is that we do need to focus our energy on. What else do we have? We have record albums. So this could be reliving the past in some way. You may be going over something. You also, I'm actually, this is randomly specific. My messages always are, but because I channel as I'm doing the readings. But some of you may need to end some sort of subscription to something, stopping payment even. All right, what else do we have? Maybe you're not having something taken out of your paycheck anymore too. I know, randomly specific, but yeah. And then we have high tops here, walking away. So this is so in line with the rest of this reading. Putting something from the past to rest, put it to bed so you can have this new beginning, this new start. We'll have a new moon cycle coming in. You have Michael Jackson here with working your genius. All right. Work that genius in order to have that victory. And then we have Madonna leveraging sexuality. Okay. All right, so maybe you're feeling good, looking good, smelling good. We have watches all in timing. So there is something here that is definitely, there's time for a change. Maybe you're swapping something out for something much better. And you have electric guitar. You're making things happen. Making things happen here. What else do we have? Let's see if if there's something we need to release, any sort of blocks. This is the Money Blocks deck by Maruka X. Let's see, what do we have? I'm getting pistachio. So pistachio ice cream or pudding or something, but maybe you're eating pistachios, or even the color pistachio green. So I could be picking up on something like that. So let's see. Sometimes with my messages, it can also be someone who's like crossed over and they liked pistachio pudding, you know, or something, or that's your favorite and they know that or something. All right, let's see what do we have. Ignoring little details. So ignoring the little details can make a major difference, okay? So this is appreciating details, using the small stuff to your advantage while everyone else might ignore it. This could actually set you apart and be to your advantage, okay? So because the small stuff, the hidden, the extra step is what will separate you from the rest and get you ahead in the future. So if you are applying for something or trying to make a good impression, little details do in fact matter. And you have lack of knowledge here. It says still in the learning process, needing more knowledge to advance. That could certainly be true for you. So this is about taking the time to learn. When you expand your knowledge, you have the power to achieve many things. So find an area of your life where you lack knowledge, identify the skill you'd like to improve, and begin on your learning journey. Also have half-hearted efforts. So there's something about not giving your all, maybe being stuck in mediocrity. That could be like why Dorothy was in that 8 of Swords. Start unleashing your full potential. Put in 100%, give it your all. You'll see the rewards and your efforts come to fruition. I was getting magician energy too. And we have blocked crown chakra. I was actually hearing the song by Ace of Base, Signs, the sign. Like I saw the signs and it opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. So there is something here about you maybe experiencing what feels like a blocked crown chakra. Like maybe you're feeling as though you're not quite connected when in fact you are. Maybe you do need to do some work here though, to heal your crown chakra, practice living. It says here a minimalist life using crystals. Purple crystals might be good for tuning into your third eye, and somewhat purple for crown chakra, somewhat though, like a lighter purple. But yeah, you know, using clear crystals could help you too. All right, so use crystals or go outside to help you experience spiritual growth and feel more connected to the universe. One more of these. And you have the easy way out. So you may have to make some sort of sacrifice, okay? In the long run, the easier route is harder and it can make things more difficult. So we don't want to be cutting corners, right? This is about not everything needing to be hard, but it shouldn't all be easy either, right? A lot of the times anything worth having is worth fighting for, working for, right? It takes effort usually. So accept the challenge and show the world you will not be stopped. All right. Let's get a few more cards as far as direction here. Direction. Yeah, I just saw the card that said change. It had a yellow butterfly on it. Okay, we have build anew. So don't kill yourself trying to fix what is beyond repair. This is a change. It's your change to build something different. It's your chance, actually. It's your chance to change something and to start again. All is well. So everything's unfolding exactly as it should. So find peace and wisdom by accepting what is. And some of you may have had a hard time accepting what is. That like 5 of Pentacles energy and that 8 of Swords, it's like, you know, just really kind of feeling stuck, and the energy is kind of going into just trying to overcome the little things and not being able to focus on anything else, or not just even the little things. It's like something could be so heavy and you've carried it for so long that it's like it's hard to even know where to begin to start anew, right? To build something new. But remember, you have that chance to build something new. And you have boundaries here. So start building and preserving better boundaries in order to protect your emotional and mental space. Yeah. Some of you, your energy is going into the wrong places now. And that's a problem because we only have so much energy, right? Endurance, there it is. Yeah. Don't stop. Keep going. Persistence will pay off. You're almost there. Commit to your dreams. We also have, I know for some of you, you're wanting to get a new car or a new vehicle, like a new way forward even. The star. Okay, so shoot for the stars. Don't dare settle for just fine. Set your sights higher. You deserve better. You keep getting the star card in my readings. No matter what cards I use, the star shows up somehow. So I feel like for you, it can actually be telling me to let you remind you that you are indeed the star, right? You do have the capacity to rebuild. Again, there's that word rebuilding. Okay, you're rebuilding, you're stronger, you're healing, you're getting the clarity. This is rejuvenation, this is promises, faith, hope, and really leaning into your own magic. Back on track. So it may be a time to reassess goals and lay a proper foundation to help you get back on track. So you may need to develop a new strategy for some of you, okay? And I'm hearing something too about clairaudiently about relationships kind of being at play. You have let off steam, so being conscious not to hold in stress, anger, anxiety. So reconnect with your spirit, let it out, right? Let it all out. You need to, some of you do need an outlet, some sort of healthy outlet to blow off steam, you know. And you have expansion, so this could be dissolving your limitations and making great progress. So you're reaching new heights, and maybe you're even seeing what's possible and you weren't necessarily before. Let's tune into relationships for a moment. We have the Journey of the Heart deck by Maruka X. So let's see what we have. If this does have to do with relationships, some advice or clues as far as what is going on this week. We have photographs. So someone from your past could return, hoping to restore what once was, giving you a chance to revisit old memories. You did have reliving the past, but you have it next to tuning out distractions. So, you decide if this person who's living in nostalgia right now or going over photos and sees you and says, oh, I should check in, you decide what you want to do, if it's worth this. So this is about a chance to revisit some sort of old relationship or emotions. Okay. Or maybe you come across a photograph and you have a moment this week where you're like feeling nostalgic. Doesn't mean you necessarily act on it, right? And then you have breaking point here. So there's some sort of turning point. You could be feeling like it's crunch time too. So this is about when what's been brewing deep inside can no longer be concealed. That could be part of this let off steam too. So there's a shift being forced, and it's so that you can bring out that positive change. Okay, for some of you, it's just too much. I am picking up on even like eye pain, migraines, that sort of thing. So do get that checked out if you need to. And you have proposal. So there's some sort of commitment or some sort of future engagement of some kind. So it could be an unexpected romantic proposal or some sort of like a significant step forward in some kind of relationship, all right? Or even something that you yourself are just choosing to commit to. Doesn't always have to be about love. And then we have divine timing. So this is about surrendering, trusting, having that patience that everything's unfolding in divine timing, trusting that the universe knows when to bring souls together, either for romantic purposes or otherwise, okay? I'm getting the name Ariel. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's get some of the, let's get some of your fortune oracle cards here and see what else we have. Any other surprises, anything coming in this week? Surprises, anything like that? Oh, we have luck, card 19. So you are right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. So it's a great week to be optimistic. Okay, what else do we have? 2 came out. Okay, so you have Phoenix and Star again. Are you kidding me? Double star energy now. So it says, and then Phoenix. So it's card 25, Phoenix, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. You definitely have renewal and rebuilding with expansion this week. That, even if you're just like have a much better outlook than you've been able to have, there's definitely that energy around. And then with the Star card, card 29, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. And let's see, how can we stay high vibing this week? How can we stay high vibing? We'll get crystal cards for you as well. High vibe deck by Becky Moore. This other one was the Fortune Oracle by Sharina Starr. How do we stay high vibing? Singing and toning. So singing is a great way to move energy and elevate your vibe. We had a couple of very famous singers pop into our reading. So if you can't sing, try toning. So place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth and then pick a note, any note, and just start singing or saying it. So pitch doesn't matter, just make a sound and move that energy. So it's basically kind of like humming with the tongue on the roof of your mouth. I know it sounded interesting, right? But the point is singing, okay? Singing something musical, right? Using it's a good way to raise your vibration. It really is. Right. What else do we have? And then you have Shazam. So what words tickle your fancy? Pull them out, say them, play with them. So having fun with words too. That's funny. That's different. Not one that I think we've ever seen that one. All right. And now we have the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle by Heather Askinosi. Let's see what we have for you. Crystals of the week you may find helpful. My goodness, I almost mentioned selenite because you had crown chakra, like your connection to the divinity. And a lot of the times those white stones, clear stones can help with that. And it says selenite, so clear the clutter. And this could be in any sense, physical, mental, spiritually. What else do we have? Hematite, ground yourself. So you have all the, you may need some just general chakra alignment, right? Because now you go from chakra 7 down to chakra 1. So there we are. One more for you. Sodalite, speak your truth. And that's what we have for you. And let's get into some number cards. All right, numbers. Get a number, lucky number for the week maybe, or maybe it's something you've been seeing and that could just be further indication or confirmation for you about this reading. What else do we have? If you've enjoyed this reading, please do like and subscribe. We have 1212. It's a sign of manifesting your dreams. Stay focused on your goals and dreams. Could be numbers you're seeing, 1212. You also have 2020, so it's a sign of peace within. Keep calm as you transition into a new life. I'm about to get cards specific to each sign. You can check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, all that. We have 44, a sign of encouragement. So keep going as your hard work will pay off. You keep getting that, right? That this is like, be prepared, be renewed after a difficult time. This is good news, right? Now, we're going to get, I like to get animal cards too, but let's get the animal. This is the Animal Healing Oracle by Britta Bowman. This was the, it'll be down below, but it's like the soul's reflection, divine angel numbers by Natalie Swiger, I think. Anyway, Nadine Swiger. Okay, so here we go. Animals for the week. You may find this animal comes to you in dreams or in your yard or whatever, but you could come across this animal in some way this week. And it has to say, it's a camel. Card 53, Homecoming. This is Soul Star Chakra. So that's a chakra a little bit above your crown even. Oh, and here we go again, tuning right into the same energy. A long journey is coming to an end. It's time to return to your true home. Celebrate the lessons learned and receive the well-earned rewards for your perseverance. That is what this whole reading is all about. Your comeback, okay? Stay encouraged. You also have Ram, Manifestation, card 22. Solar plexus chakra, right? That's about your courage, okay? Your willpower. So it says work your magic. Take inspired action to manifest your dreams into reality. You are a powerful co-creator. Now we will get a card specific to each zodiac sign. We'll go from Aries to Pisces, and I go quickly too. So thanks so much for being here in this reading, and I wish you a very happy week. We'll start out with Aries. This is the Yasmin Boland Moon Manifestation deck. So for Aries, your message of the week, your moon manifestation message of the week is last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities, Aries. Taurus, reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Gemini, attend to the details. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Cancer, Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. Leo. Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Virgo. Cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. Let's see. I lost track because that's the problem when I use these cards, because they say another sign on them when I'm trying to read 4 signs. We have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. That's what I thought. Okay, good. And Libra. And if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, you may want to check out my main channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive, where I read for Libras at least 3 times a week. And if you remember, you get 4. All right, let's see. Libra. Attune to the divine. New moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine. Scorpio. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sag. Sagittarius. Trust the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Capricorn. Believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Aquarius. Go deeper. New moon in Scorpio. And next we have Pisces. Practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fabulous week. Oh, and by the way, I will be reading for Virgo and Pisces this week. Okay, so Monday, Virgo, Wednesday, Pisces. Thank you so much.